The video you're about to watch is a ranked game I had last week, and this is essentially a live VOD review, something different from the usual videos. I wanted to give you an insight on how I played with the solo queue knowledge that I've built up. And obviously you have seen through my previous solo queue to master series on YouTube, and how crypto's abilities elevate the way I play in season 18 ranked. Let me know if you'd like to see more videos like these, where I break down the plays and hopefully this formatting. So we landed at Capacitor. I just made sure for this video and for future VOD reviews that I cut out sort of the unnecessary stuff such as looting. So at this point, teams have landed nearby PLYs. We've looted and I've set my drone up. It's very, very important to not use the beacon too early. Ideally, I like to use the beacon we're about to move, or if there's a team nearby. I've just set it up, continued looting. I feel like we're ready to go.
Oh, that's a duo over there.
As you can see, two people. Kind of surprised, just wondering what happened. Maybe their teammate DC'd, or they just not get a third and they wanted to play it out.
Can't lose
So,
against a duo, right?
3v2, what could go wrong, you know?
Right.
I wasn't sure the team was there already. I assume that they got notified by the beacon scan.
10% not, 1 second.
My teammates know that
Come to me, because the bang out's this way.
EMP is ready in case we need to push. At this point, I'm trying to create space, making sure I don't get hit by the ult as well. Very unfortunate that my teammate went down there. Telling my teammates to go res just in case the team is looking to push and I have the EMP ready to stun them and provide scans. But luckily, this team did not push. As you can see, Bang is trying to edge forward. Great pressure. I EMP. My teammates are fully healed.
Over there, I think.
Homing to my teammates that we need to push or to push with me. Ensure that I'm not really pushing by myself, and luckily I didn't die there because the team that we're fighting, they had really good positions there.
Let's go.
At this point, I was quite reluctant to sort of push because you don't know if one or two are dropping or where they're positioned.
Nice.
Luckily, the enemy team did not really provide cover for their teammate as they were being revived. My teammates are quite good, quite cracked with the 30-30 and sniper. So I'm trying to use my drone to scan to see where they are, just in case we can pick them off if necessary. And as you can see, current game that we're playing, a lot of teams are focused south side of the map, and the zone is edging, or the end zone is edging north side. Good to keep a mental note
I
of
think he's up to cross, maybe.
where majority
Okay,
of the
keep
population is,
It's fine. We don't
so that it could help you
just
with your
stay
positioning. I've cut this clip. We've just crafted, I think, some bats and some medkits, maybe some
still. Can we
ammo.
possibly get up here
Now we're ready to move.
with your wall? Secure height here, maybe?
Now the wall's a good place
Or
to
maybe
play,
just this building.
but also I'm trying to give my teammates an option on where to play. This game, luckily we have a rampart just to secure certain areas down, lock it down, whether we use the walls or Sheila. So we don't want to try and gatekeep these guys out in the open field on our left here, because teams can come from many directions, and we kind of would like them to take that space instead,
That's where they are, okay.
rather than being
Move
overwhelmed
over.
and being third-partied if we do manage to survive and kill a team.
Blue and purple.
With my teammates' expertise in 30-30 and
Peek.
sniper,
Weapon.
maybe it would be a good spot to just put some walls down on the wall there.
I think we just go here. We just take this building. Use your walls. Take this building.
Now at this point, I'm just a bit skeptical of our positioning, even though I did say that we could play on the wall there with snipers and walls. But as you saw earlier, teams are looking to move south side, north side of the map. So to have possibly 5 or 6 teams pushing, it can be quite overwhelming, and I just want to secure a good position for our teammates. Especially a team could push up the sort of hill here, I guess you could call it a hill. Team's going to flock through this choke point here, secure this one side here. And it's not really ideal if teams are putting pressure on us and we're just slow healing. And if we need to go, a team would probably be at the top of the choke point, and obviously moving in this open space is not really ideal. So at this point, I'm just like, yep, we just need to secure this building. Let the other teams just flock in and take the position.
Someone's flying out here.
And
we
essentially
go?
moving early.
Safe.
We need to move early so we don't get caught out of position.
Guys, we need to move, man. We need to move.
Only Rev can move out with their new abilities for the new season. It'll be sad Rampart and I could
No, we can't. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late.
get caught out of position. But luckily I didn't die there.
I'm getting pushed. I'm getting pushed. I'm getting pushed, I think.
So if we stay at the wall, we would have to focus on team south side as well as the team north side. So now we're just moving into the unoccupied building.
I don't know if we had time, even if we went there straight away, man.
We continue to stay on the wall there, just guaranteed our death. Making sure that teams were allowed to push through and potentially sandwich us instead.
Careful, there's a team over there.
Sniping. 55. Cracked again.
So this north side team did push
I'm gonna
back.
scan beacon, and if there's space, can you fly? Do you have a evac tower?
Yeah, I do.
Just asking my teammate there if they have an evac tower, just in case there is a good spot in the zone that we could rotate into. And obviously using crypto drone, not having to go up to the beacon to scan, I feel like for Seer, Vantage or Bloodhound, they might be reluctant to scan because they have to go and use it manually. Now that it is a very small zone, teams could literally pick them off quite easily. So perks to crypto, I guess. At this point, as you can see, and what I've told you earlier, teams are slowly flocking through. If we stayed in this sort of wall side here, there is a team that is pushing up and could potentially throw some nades above or catch us out as we're rotating. Just knowing that a team are literally underneath us. So we've made the call early to rotate. Now, as you can tell, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 is a solo there, 5, 6, 7 teams, maybe 6, 7 teams looking to move into the zone. Obviously, there's not much places to bunker down. There's only a few and so many teams nearby. And as you can tell, there is a free spot above. So, as you can see,
I think we should fly over and try and take that spot. I want to come over to you now.
I've immediately made the call because I felt like that
Yeah, just try
position
and fly over there.
very, very ideal.
I'm putting it in.
And many of you have played ranked to know that
Double
in majority of situations, playing in one spot like this.
Can we fly? Can we fly? Can we all fly? All fly, fly,
And
fly,
even
fly.
get third partied. So luckily this team hesitated in rotating because that team is there on our north. There we go. Scanned. Saw a spot available. We flew with the evac tower that I asked of my teammate. And look at this map control. We have the northwest side all to ourselves. Teams are still flocking into the zone. This team is still staying there. And at this point, they have two decisions. They either push us. They don't have scans, but maybe one of them just mentions, should we just push this team that's looking to that flew over us, or do we focus on the multiple teams that are currently moving to the zone? Two options, but this team chose to fight the others.
Okay,
And we think them.
take this height, you put your walls... Oh no, the zone's here actually.
No, zone's here.
Because if they do look to push us, they are moving away from a very good spot that they have. Maybe they want a chance and try and fight us instead to get some LP. But they've played it very, very well, and later in the video you'll see why.
The zone was edging this way.
Right now we have our...
Stack your walls here.
We're at the very edge of the sort of zone. As you can see, teams
And we just look back.
out
We
of
don't need
zone are
look
looking
forward anymore.
to
The other team's
essentially push us
preoccupied
instead.
shooting these guys.
Oh, they're watching us actually.
Can you... Can one of you look with me as well? Look, they're coming, they're coming, they're coming.
Asking one of my teammates to push, one look to the other side, just in case the team in the middle is looking to push us.
One of you look behind, okay?
Now this is very, very easy cleanup because this team is looking to move away from the zone. Obviously he takes damage. These guys are kind of in a situation here because we're gatekeeping them. There we go. Cleared our backs. In certain situations like this, especially when you have scans and you know where teams are, it's very, very important to clear your backs, because many times there might be a solo or a certain team that rotates quite late and essentially throws off your game as well as theirs. It's very important to sort of always have someone look behind, and in this situation I was the main sort of... I had the role to ensure that space behind is sort of cleared.
Attention, one second. The loot walls are ours anyways. We officially have our back towards them, okay? Oh, to the zone.
As you can tell, the zone is moving towards the middle of the map in this sort of situation here. And we've made sure that the teams that are looking to push behind us are cleared. There could be an off chance that a Wraith uses a port in this situation.
Rampart, you want to loot? I can watch you. Go. You want?
Giving my teammates the option to loot, just in case they want to swap guns. Get rid of the 30-30 or sniper.
Rev, you might want to swap over and then I'll just loot for a little bit.
Let my teammates know that they need to rotate. One looks behind, just in case the team is pushing. We're very well synchronized. One loots, one goes, one looks for the other team.
You guys. Shoot. No, you should. Yeah, just look ahead now. All we need to do is look over.
Might be one here, I have no idea. Maybe you can scan? Oh no, you can't.
I tried to get a bit cheeky here. Tried to EMP the team
Are they in there, yeah?
just to get red a lot quicker.
Yeah, inside.
Ah, I wanted to get a free OP.
Use the charge tower
Yeah,
to
Break that maybe? Rampart, can you break that?
yeah, ult back.
If
I
we
can't
have
see it
line of
now.
sight.
At this point, I'm quite weary if a team is looking to use the evac tower. They could potentially sort of rotate behind us, making us the team in the middle there. Potentially focused by two teams. If a team does really use an
Find
evac
the
tower,
See if they drop on us.
thankfully, teams are putting enough pressure to
Nice,
actually
okay.
stop them from doing that.
Guys, look at all this map control. Look.
As I mentioned, look at all this map control. We have all this space. We're essentially just, we've secured 50% of the, or at least 40% of the space here. I don't think a team is looking to rotate behind us, so look at all the angles that we're covering. A Rampart needs to shoot here, can also shoot team at the door. I could cover on the side there and potentially shoot team that's looking to push in the middle. Rev can freely look at certain angles. So we've essentially dominated this map in terms of map control. And as you can tell, teams are shooting and funneling in through that choke point there. It's not really ideal for certain teams because obviously the teams that are looking to move in, they're being gate kept by this building team here, which is what I mentioned earlier. If they do look to push us from this building, they're essentially, depending on what they do, they're essentially just leaving a really good spot. But thankfully that they've secured this one spot, they have the ability to shoot the multiple teams that are looking to move into zone.
Look at all this map control. Every team has to funnel through here. This team is better off.
Although we're not
There's
really
no way we lose this.
picking, or I'm not really picking
no,
them
no,
off.
No, don't focus on the right team. Focus on
Our
this left
teammates
team.
are
Focus on this left team.
dealing the damage
We need to
as
make
much
sure
as
this
they can.
teams can move up.
So as I mentioned, for my teammates to focus on the left team there, just in case the team in the building looks to push up just a little bit to try and get a certain angle. But the reason why I said to not shoot the right team is because we want these teams that are coming from the zone to push inwards to the building. And if the team does try to sort of go to ramparts right here, he has the freedom to do so with and just deal a lot of damage with the Sheila and with Revenant on the middle here. He could also deal a lot of damage with that 30-30. But I just want the teams to sort of have only one way to go. So essentially we're just setting up a pathway for teams to funnel through, which is the building. I'm not sure if my teammates really listened because they are still shooting. And as you can tell, my shots are quite good.
Can I get a wall here maybe? Just one wall here.
Asking for a wall just because, just in case the team does push us, I have the amped wall to sort of deal that extra damage and sort of deter them from pushing us. And I'm calling it early just in case
Thanks.
the team does look to push. And Rampart doesn't really get caught lacking trying to move over to my position. At this point, I'm not really doing anything, so I'm just using my drone. Just in case a team does push on the left side there.
Don't shoot the right team. We need the right team to push these guys.
I'm also gaining intel for myself and my teammates.
This way, you can shoot them, but if they go through there, don't shoot them.
Again,
We need
saying
this
not to
team
shoot right,
to move into with them.
unless they are
Easy third party.
favoring to push the right side instead. So this very back team has nowhere to go. Kind of stuck. Because one, they have the team in the building and us shooting from the side there.
Thing is, I want to push these guys. Killed someone in a ring. There's two guys here, two guys here.
They one knock. I'm breaking wall.
And as you can tell, my shots are hitting everything.
19 damage. Bro, how am I missing?
I don't know either. In this situation, the enemy rampart used the Sheila to destroy the walls and knock our rampart over here. So I was very, very nervous at this point because we're essentially having to shift over to the other side. So I could try and provide that cover and Rev could EMP. Or sorry, not Rev. I could EMP if necessary, but Rev also having to move over to sort of secure the position and revive rampart as safely as possible.
Can you res? Can you res?
Telling my teammate to res because I have the drone and obviously I can provide intel and EMP if necessary, sort of delaying the extra few seconds that they might have had without EMP.
Res. I'll watch over you.
And as you can tell, one team's looking to push left because that spot is free and no one's really looking over that. I EMP quite early. Thus delaying their sort of intentions to push left there.
You're good, you're good, you're good.
And with this map control,
we need walls on the left here. Walls. Nades if you can.
we literally have the playing field right in front of us. Don't really need to do too much.
Under me. Yeah, one here.
I didn't really hear them push on the right, so that's why I was still looking ahead.
One dead.
Nice, well played guys. Good job.
There you have it. I just wanted to pause there to sort of tell you guys how crypto can be used, especially with the utility to sort of scan the beacon whenever, and it is necessary to scan to ensure that you know where teams are. If you'd like to third party, if you want to move to a certain space, how you're going to do it. Very, very important that you have that intel to sort of scan and provide that information for yourself and your teammates. So literally, the beacon made us win the game. The beacon was the MVP. Told myself and my teammates that a spot is available to play.
And this is why crypto is OP. Crypto is OP.
It's very important that we cleared our backs as well, making sure that we don't get sandwiched in the process.
I was scared, man. I was scared because my rampart went down. I was so scared. I was like, oh no, is this the end? What a good game. What a good game. All that for 271 points.
So as you can see, 271 points obtained from a game like that. It is very important that sort of apply certain things such as scanning beacons consistently and sort of being the anchor for your team as a crypto main. I do play a lot more reserve in ranked compared to pubs, and I make sure that especially during solo queue, making sure my teammates are aware of what's going on, and how I do that is by coming to them, scanning the beacon as well as scanning with drone to ensure that they get the message in case I need to, if I do say something to them, and they feel a lot more confident in my calls by me providing that information to them, such as where to go, what to do, how we're going to play, but also to be more open-minded and give your teammates options to sort of play and what we could do. But this was probably, I've only played, I think, 80-ish games so far for season 18, but this is definitely the best game that I've had so far. Positioning, the scanning, how we sort of put ourselves in the fight, and we made sure that became the last team surviving. But yeah, this is my first sort of VOD review. I did do one as soon as the game ended, which probably flowed a lot better. because I was already in the moment and sort of looking back at what I did just like 20 minutes ago. But I wanted to sort of give a cleaner overview on how I use crypto in season 18 ranked. And hopefully you could sort of apply a few skills here and there, especially this season because it is a lot grindier. But yeah, I will be continuing the rank grind. Goal is obviously to get to Masters. It's been that since every season. Red is too much hard. And as much as I would like a red badge in my badge collection, I just feel like problems outweigh the feeling of getting it, especially in the current situation. But yeah, I will continue to do similar videos like this, VOD reviews, and make sure you guys are entertained with the tips and tricks I could hopefully teach you guys in videos. But yeah, that will be all for me, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.
LP.